Thanks for being with us. We are in sizes, by the way, right now, down to, I think it's 5 through 9. Okay, all right, now a classic. What romance, what glamour and glory with 70 available at over a third of a carat of your white diamonds and in a sterling silver pendant style. Oh my gosh, Diane. $495 was the appraised value. Are you surprised? I'm not.
No, I'm not, and I know that's
at all.
conservative. That's at least $750 in my brain. If I not, you know how many diamonds and jewelry stores I've been into. So, oh my gosh, is this like old Hollywood to you?
Yes,
right.
Definitely.
It's glamour. It's the glamour of Hollywood. Look at the diamonds, baguettes and round. I believe more than a third of a carat. It's significant. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, and you love hearts.
What's there not to love?
I know.
Right? What's there not to love? Yes, it's rounds and baguettes, and it's in motion. It has depth and dimension to it. Okay, here's something. I just put my elbows on the table, and do you see it trembling and how it's shimmering and how it's giving you all of that light show and that fire and what people look for in the industry, scintillation. That's what we know diamonds provide.
That's right. That little twinkling. When you see water in the sunrise or sunset, that little twinkling on the water, that's scintillation that only a diamond can replicate in a way that's amazing. And again, it's because there's different cut diamonds in this heart. These aren't just round diamonds. These aren't just baguette diamonds. And having that diversity of cuts, all, of course, they're graded. They're graded to be near colorless, which is why they're so full of white brilliance. But you also see a little dispersion, which is fire. And what does that mean? That means excitement on your neck. Around
look at it. Look at it on Kate. Okay, what Kate has done is layered. Now, most of the time, I don't think we think that we could layer with diamonds, but today we're saying new approach to the way we're wearing and selecting diamonds. That look is so contemporary and traditional at the same time. When you look at the one that you're also wearing, Diane, up high, and then you have on that beloved heart. So here's what I want to suggest. At least get it at home and try it on. See what you think. Put it in that box and imagine her opening it. You open it first.
You open it.
You open it first, and then if you're giving this to mom or this is a legacy gift, maybe grandmother to granddaughter, be sure you have tissues around, because there's going to be tears of joy.
Yeah, for sure. This is one of those, well, those diamond moments when you open the box and that gasp. That's what the diamond moment is. It's not the kiss. It's not the wow. It's the that breathless moment. And that's what this heart, this diamond heart of baguette diamonds and round diamonds, magnificently set, beautifully sparkling, the brilliance, the scintillation, all of that means what? That means you feel the energy, you feel the sparkle, and you will then begin to sparkle when you feel it. Well, women tell me that. When you touch a diamond to your skin, you feel the energy from earth. And I've had historical diamonds touch my skin, but all diamonds, I believe you feel that energy, and which is why what a treat this is today.
Seriously, that you know if you're a jewelry girl, you know what we're doing right now, and you probably can't believe it either. We understand. They're now in that. Producer Jared, how many would you say are available at this point with everyone who's joining us? Okay, so we're just getting down to that range where there may not be around for much longer, but if you're trying to figure out what should the family pitch in and give to mom or nana, or if you're like, hey, my birthday's coming up.
Well, you know, men like women, most men like women to help them, and you know who you are. Honey, don't worry, I got my gift for you to give me.
Right, it's a huge burden.
It
is.
Relieved.
Over a third of a carat in your white diamonds. So, you know, we love our colors of diamonds. We include white there. This is unexpected and certainly something that I hope you'll treat yourself to, especially if you love things that are classic. If you are a romantic at heart, this is yours. Okay, and it's $47.48 a month. With your credit card or HSN card holders, you could do an extra flex payment as well. Coming up now.